A lot of you are still calling on My Pillow. Offer good until midnight. 29 minutes to qualify for our today's special before this goes away for good at this value. First time in history, we are doing Love and Marriage, cotton and Tencel at a today's special price. The Goldilocks of thread counts. The hardest thing you're gonna have to do is to pick your color of choice. So before I have Ellen give you all the particulars about why do I want Tencel, why is it usually so expensive, why don't you guys do it more often, she's gonna give you all those story, that full story, but for this hour only, so only for the next 29 minutes, you know, you should act pronto if you've been thinking about this. Your flat sheet, your fitted sheet, and 2 extended, you said like an additional inch. In
width and length.
In width and length on the pillowcases. So yes, they will perfectly accommodate your pillow that you're still calling on. All you have to do is to pick your color of choice. Now, I might actually add a third color because I knew my yellow was gonna sell out. You guys probably saw me with my tablet. I got lavender and that beautiful yellow because yellow is virtually gone. We are not charging you or upcharging you for the larger sizes. So you can still do, you know, I think we've got a handful of the twin, but your full, your queen, your king. We even have a handful of the California king. Yellow is almost gone. I did both yellow and lavender, but I'm thinking about getting that pink or that aqua. I can't decide. So Ellen, I think this is the prettiest color palette you've ever done.
I do too. And you know, one thing about this fabric is the way it takes color and holds that color saturation. So don't worry about losing these favorites that you choose. I finally decided on my second set color. I just ordered the gray, Shannon, so I went neutral. So you can really grab a neutral here or grab white. We've sold a lot of this color. When you're talking about a luxury thread count sheet, white is always a perfect option. So we have it in white. We have it in this beautiful soft taupe, which is almost like a sand. This is the gray that I just picked up. It's like a nice light modern neutral. Our best seller's been this aqua in terms of our colors. We do have the sage green, we have the blue, there's Shannon's lavender and that sweet yellow and the sunny, pretty soft baby pink that's been so beautiful on the bed. This is the first time we've done this, and we had a lot of requests for natural sheets because there's a lot of synthetics that have flooded the market. Cotton's gotten expensive. So we decided to take your cotton and blend it with another natural fiber, which is called Tencel. And Tencel's actually derived from wood pulp. So although you think wood, it definitely has a supreme, luxurious hand to it.
Like a softness that, boy, I said
silkiness. It's soft, silky, smooth, cool.
Cool. But that does not mean, you know, if you're already thinking, I'm living in Minnesota and, you know, and it's still snowfall. That's not what we're talking about. It has moisture wicking properties, and that's one of the reasons that Tencel is one of the most expensive fabrications that money can buy when it comes to, you know, women's fashion. I'm just speaking from experience.
It's that hand and drape that you can see. I mean, when you manipulate the fabric, I mean, you can see just that there's a different drape and silkiness and luster to the fabric.
Lovely. Remember, generous pocket on this,
18 inch. So even if you have a fiber bed or feather bed, they're gonna fit. 400 thread count, well above your luxury level of 200. So still lightweight, but very durable, very soft, very silky, and that sateen finish. We brought it back for you. You like a luster to your sheets. You like your sheets to feel silky against your skin. I'll tell you one of my favorite things I read, and so much about Tencel. When I felt it, I noticed the silky drape. Similar to bamboo. Yeah. You know, if you've felt bamboo and you've fallen in love with that silky softness, but the smoothness of the fiber on a microscopic level, it's actually smoother and softer and silkier than cotton. So when you add it to the cotton, it elevates it. It's called skin friendly. And what did you say? Skin loving?
Skin loving.
Skin loving.
It is a skin loving fabric.
And we've had sensitive sleepers.
We have.
Peg called in earlier.
Yes. And she gets kind of that angry skin like I do. She has to be very cautious about what kind of fabric touches her skin. I know I said it last hour, I'm gonna say it again. This is one where we say, trust us. Get this at home, you will be blown away. It is soft, it is supple, it is gorgeous. I mean, you smile before you even get into bed. It's even better if you combine it with your pillow from this hour. But 30-day guarantee, we print the return label. So put this on your bed. And when I said earlier, you're gonna be tempted to not wash these because any of the sheets that we're showing on our beds, of course, have not been laundered. But it gets better and better.
Sorry, I'm gonna grab my cases.
And better. And the only way to know for sure is to give it a try. And you can only qualify for this for like the next 24 minutes. Of course, Callie is coming up, brand new Keranique today's special at midnight. Keep those calls coming. If you want my combination, the yellow is almost gone in every single option in terms of sizing. I'm also in love with that lavender. I might have to grab my iPad because I'm eyeballing that beautiful aqua. I love that pink. I think it's the prettiest pink that we've ever done here. And FlexPay, by the way, that's why a lot of us are getting more than one. Because you can use FlexPay more than once, which you may not realize. FlexPay means you, for less than $20, you can get it at home. It's not like we withhold it from you like a layaway plan. We zip it off to you. But let's say you're thinking, yeah, you know what? I do want to do that lavender and I do want to do that yellow. Well, you could do both of them on FlexPay. So you do $18 and then you're like, I want aqua too. You know, and then they're $18.
Right.
And what's really fun is you can also do delivery direct, which is what I do with my mom. You know, Pat is getting better about saying, oh, I do want this. She never, you know, for over almost 25 years, she wouldn't. Now she does, which is good. And I can send this to my mom in Minnesota. And even with 15 inches of snow, it's going to get there.
Right.
And I can tell you for a fact, and I'm certainly speaking from my own experience, if this is not better than what we described, send it back. I'm serious. If it's not better than what we described, send it back. But even our caller from last hour, she said, I can't believe you have Tencel. I can't believe this price. If you can find it in some of the luxury high-end retailers, find maybe a flat sheet for $55.
It's expensive.
Maybe. And this is not a la carte. It's the whole shebango.
Exactly. And you know, if you notice that range, when you have the retail value range, that's because most retailers charge you by the size of the bed. So I'm the California king size bed. So I would be spending $150, $149.99 if I was getting these somewhere else. I can get almost 3 sets for that today. And you know, we've never done a combination quite like this. And many times when you're talking about cotton, we like cotton, we love the breathability and the moisture wicking and the natural feel of cotton, but we like it after it's been laundered a few times.
Right.
So a lot of people will find synthetics added to the cotton. I love that we upgraded the cotton by adding another natural fiber. And you know, one of the things I want to touch on, and you mentioned it, is the moisture management.
Oh man.
The moisture, you know, that minuscule fiber that is that Tencel, it's really thin, it's really mighty, it's tiny but mighty, very, very smooth and silky, but it is super absorbent.
It is.
So it will wick moisture even more than cotton does.
Well, and what's interesting about that is there is like a cool hand to this.
Definitely.
However, there's also a breathability.
Yes.
And especially if you are at, you know, my age and you get that own private summer. I was telling Ellen and actually Erica, who's working with me on our show tonight, the pajamas are on, the pajamas are off. The sheet is on, the sheet is off. The fan is on, the fan is off. It's just like, oh Lord, just trying to get through a night.
Ever-changing as the night goes on.
Just like my moods.
Well, and you know, it's funny you say that because I got a set of these at home. So first thing I did was wash them, even though I wanted to just put them right on the bed. Because I wanted to tell you how they laundered. I will say they wrinkled less than my 100% cotton sheets. They were soft and silky right out of the gate. But when I put them on the bed, I noticed 2 things. I noticed the weightiness. Not heavy, but definitely a density and a quality in the feel.
For sure.
And I noticed the coolness. I got underneath that sheet and it was like, it was unbelievable because when you get under a cool feeling sheet, you feel refreshed.
You do.
It feels great against your face.
It does. What's interesting is, and I know we were talking about cooling with my pillow, which by the way, we will honor that until 12 midnight. I know that was Mike's last show.
And the pillowcases will fit that too.
They will. And not only that, you know how sleep experts say, lower that temperature in your bedroom. They always say you'll sleep better. And certainly I'm not, you know, making any claims, but you know, you've probably heard that as well. Why not? I say why not? Why not get a fresh breath of spring, a little, you know, early spring makeover on your bed? do it for less than $20, even if you get multiples, which a lot of us are doing. And all you do is you choose your size. We don't upcharge you for the larger sizes. So pick your color. You get a flat sheet, a fitted sheet, and of course those extended pillowcases, and basically only for the next 18 minutes. So
yeah, and you know, we've never done a combination like this. When we do Sheet Today specials, you know, this is our first one of the year, and it's March, you know. We always give you the extended fit. Shannon mentioned on the pillowcases, this is really important. So if you have a deep mattress, if you have a feather bed or fiber bed, 18 inches accommodation, pocketed elastic all the way around. Look at the way it grabs this mattress. I mean, this mattress is a little thinner. You can see how it just hugs it like a shower cap fit underneath. But do you see the smoothness and the silkiness and the softness? You can see it, the luster in these. We really read your reviews, and we've offered all kinds of sheets. I've been here 18 years, never done this combination ever before.
No, and not again
I really
for the rest
am a
of
fan.
The year. So
exactly.
You know, when I kind of issued that challenge, we almost double dog dare you to not sleep better after this hour. We really do mean it. 30-day money-back guarantee. Just pick your size and then pick your color of choice. You know, the only caveat that I'm gonna say is I have a pretty good feeling, Ellen, not only will I know this is gonna be a runaway customer pick and a customer favorite.
I think so too.
I think hands down, when people get this at home, and if they've only done one, and please understand, I'm not trying to be alarmist or crazy about this, I just know how my brain operates. The first thing I would say is, why didn't I get another one?
That's why you just did it. I just did it in my green room. I just added my second set.
Yeah.
And I've been saying that because, you know, sheets are, when you get a good set and you gravitate, you want to rotate your sheets.
Sure,
you want to have something to put fresh on the bed. Look at that pink. Do you see that luster? I mean, as beautiful as these are, they feel even better.
They do.
And, you know, if you've never touched Tencel, if you've seen it and wanted it but didn't want to spend the high price tag, if you've never even heard of it, trust us and get it home. You can sleep on it. You can launder it the way I did. Put it on your bed. You have an entire month to get under it and over it and feel it and, you know, wash it and experience something completely different. If you're a sheet snob,
for sure.
These are your sheets. We really elevated every aspect of these sheets.
You know, Ellen, let's just kind of backtrack to that thought if we can, because when I was calling this like the Goldilocks of thread count, because it's easy to get lost in a sea of thread count. It's very confusing, isn't it? So
it is.
Why is this like the perfect union?
You know, I've always said 400 to 600. Once you get over a 600 thread count, typically the threads are twisted. They're doubled to get to those higher thread counts. So many times if you get to 1,000, it's heavy. Oh,
you're right.
Right? I have felt 1,000 thread count sheets that were like a tarp.
I was gonna say like a blanket. Yeah.
What I like about a 400 is you're double the luxury standard of 200. They're still lightweight, so they're breathable. They're year-round weight, and they give you that durability without sacrificing quality, without getting too heavy, and at the same time, you will, they're more affordable, but they're still luxurious.
True.
It kind of gets a little muddy past the 600.
Does. But here's the thing that's so crazy.
And most important, actually, I'm sorry to interrupt, is what they're made of. Even more than the number, it's what the fabric is and what the fiber is. That makes a huge difference.
It does. Catherine, I'm so sorry. The additional pillowcases, which are okay, the white.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. When I got my sheets, I got an extra set of pillowcases because you want them to be dyed to match.
Yeah.
And you know, if you have a lot of pillows on your bed, or if you like to change them more often, we do have them.
We do, but for this hour, okay. Latest update, unless you are, you know, placing your order in some way, shape, or form. Remember, you can shop by remote. My yellow is pretty much. We're not quite saying completely sold out, but pretty close. I did, well, I might grab my iPad, because I did what a lot of you are doing. I started with that beautiful lavender and then the yellow, and now I'm thinking, doggone it, I like that aqua.
Yeah,
these
three have been very popular today.
And then, you know, a lot of people are throwing the taupe in there too, because if you're not quite sure in terms of a neutral or, I hate to say it's even a basic.
You know, and this is what, oh my gosh, who did I work with? Lynn, I think, did 2 neutrals. You know, a lot of people are, and you can do a neutral in a color, you can mix them. You can also use those pillowcases as a way to layer in your color. But you know, this one, we really went back to what Concierge is known for, and that's natural fabrications, sateen glossiness and silkiness right out of the gate. high-level luxury thread counts, and 400 is that. I don't want you to think that that's a low thread count, because it really is that sweet spot.
It's the
not too heavy, not too light, extra durable and soft.
I cannot wait. I know it sounds kind of crazy, like, you know, a kid counting down until Christmas. I'm gonna be checking off days on my calendar until these arrive. I'm serious, because, and certainly Ellen and I have the benefit of being able to feel and touch these right now, but with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Even if you've never, even if you're watching HSN for the first time, welcome. I have often said when I'm with Ellen, I would love it if a sheet, especially the sheets that we're bringing tonight, are your first purchase from HSN, because sheets are a very personal experience. You know, you'll forgive the analogy. We don't wear the same underwear every day, but we sleep on the same sheets every day.
Well, and you know,
I feel good.
They are important that you wear them to bed. And honestly, think about in a week's time, you're in your sheets over 2 days.
You are. So it better be comfortable, folks.
And you know what? Think about your sheets that you have on the bed right now. Are there things you hate about them? Are they hot? Do they not breathe? Are they scratchy? Are they heavy? Do they fit your mattress? Are the pillowcases big enough to fit your pillows in? Your sheets are worth their weight in gold if they make your sleep experience better.
And you know what? That's why, kind of like, you know, My Pillow, I know a lot of you are still calling that offer. I'm actually, because based on my recent experience, because I paid retail, because I had pillow panic because I forgot them when I went on a mini vacation. That offer is good until midnight. This offer is only good until midnight, or basically the next 10 minutes. 30-day money-back guarantee, and I realize sleep is a very, very, very individual experience, especially if you're a problem sleeper like I am. I know it sounds kind of crazy to say, oh, the sheets can change how you sleep, but you know, I can say that with conviction, and I can say that with confidence, because these are not, these, in all likelihood, they're not what you're sleeping on now. Unless you're like our last caller from last hour, you're not sleeping on Tencel sheets because they're expensive.
And they're not everywhere.
And they're not everywhere.
They're still really, there's one factory that makes Tencel sheets. And so you're getting such a great quality fabric. But also, have you ever been to a hotel or a bed and breakfast and you climbed into that bed and the sheets really made a difference? They did. They felt good against your skin. They were cool and silky and soft. Hotels spend a lot on their bedding. And actually you can often buy it. They'll put a little booklet or a sign. At the hotel, and you could maybe get pillowcases for this price. But you should have that kind of luxury experience every single night, and we want to give that to you.
We do, but we're going to head to our phones before we're out of time. Hi there, thank you for holding. It's Shannon and Ellen. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hi, my name is Deborah, and I'm calling from Oklahoma.
Well, hi there, Deborah in Oklahoma. So are you shopping for some sheets tonight, Deborah?
Well, yes, and it was kind of a follow-over because I just bought the set of My Pillow.
Oh, Deborah, I tell you, if you get a bad dream or a bad night's sleep, you can't blame us, because that's about as good as it gets tonight.
Well, and the colors are so gorgeous.
Aren't they pretty?
It's hard to choose. I've been toiling all day trying to figure out.
Well, I saw that gorgeous yellow, and I thought, oh, my word, but I just had to go with the pink. It just looks like a strawberry cake or something.
It is so pretty.
That's so funny. Like
did you see it on the bed, those shots and the luster? The pink is so pretty.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Beautiful. They really are, but I'll bet I'll come back for more.
I bet you will. Oh, Deborah, I'm so excited for you. I already said how much I love My Pillow, and I know you'll love it, and boy, oh boy, every time you see those pretty sheets, you're gonna just, it'll put a smile on your face. I'm sure of it.
Exactly, and I know they're going to help make my bedroom look prettier. So I appreciate Concierge for offering us the wonderful sheets, and I certainly appreciate My Pillow.
Thank you,
guys, for offering them both.
Oh, you are delightful. Thank you, Deborah. Take good care. By the way, these are the extended pillowcase. Not that you need it with My Pillow, but it's nice to know, you get a little extra gift.
Easier to get off and on.
It's true.
And did you notice, too, these are beautifully finished and piped, high-level details both on the pillowcases and your top sheet. I really think you're going to be surprised by these.
I think so too. And it's so funny, when Ellen and I Ellen and I actually met twice. I saw her, coming and going.
She made me a great dessert.
I did.
I had it when I got off air last night. Yes, thank you.
Ellen was wearing this Tencel blouse, and every single person that makeup room, first of all, they did this, right?
Yes, right.
Before they even, because we're not so polite around here. We're like, ah, you know, we were all feeling her blouse. You're like, oh my gosh, what is that? Where'd you get that? And then Ellen said, oh, it's kind of expensive.
Well, and it was dressy, but I could have lived in it. Right. I could have slept in it. It's that comfortable
to it.
Yes.
That's Tencel. And you can hear how excited we all are. But you know, my whole point is when we were meeting, Ellen and I both said, gosh, we wish you could feel this because we know that you know. I mean, Ellen does an amazing job, obviously, but like you could hear how excited Deborah was. You can hear how excited I am. Boy, oh boy, if you don't think this is maybe the best decision you've ever made in how you're gonna sleep once you feel them, send them back. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. Now, 2 things. Yellow, 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 virtually gone in every single size. Remember, we are not upcharging you on the larger sizes, twin all the way up to California King. The pink, Deborah's pink, is also a runaway hit in this hour. If you want any of the basics, white has been at the top of everybody's list all day long. Taupe, and we don't say that it looks like a dove gray to me, but it's a beautiful soft gray. Regardless, it is less than $20 on your credit card. It is the only Tencel Today's special sheet set we've ever done. It is the only time this year, that we're doing Tencel sheets, at least currently, and I dealt with kind of shipping because there's a longer window of time, you know, to bring product in even around the Christmas season. If you see these sheets, it will just be a blip on the radar in terms of the limited availability that we have left after today. But the price is going up, period.
Oh, for sure. Period. And you know, I've only had Tencel sheets, it's been 3 or 4 years at least. Yeah. And you know, I own a set and we've never done this combination. So I want you to think about what you like in a sheet. And I think this really addresses it. I want to hit a few things. First of all, this is a combination of cotton and Tencel. So it's 65% cotton and Tencel is natural. So it's derived from wood pulp. It's going to make the cotton smoother and softer. And I say that because I love cotton sheets, but I usually like them better after they've been washed at least 3 or 4 times.
Look at that.
These, when you get them out of the package, you will notice how silky and soft and cool they are to the touch. They're also wrinkle and fade resistant, shrink resistant. So they have those properties of easy care. You don't have to baby these. And then we did that elevated luxury thread count, 400 thread count with that sateen. So that glistening gloss that you see on these, I will say, the coolness and the weight are gonna be the things you notice the most.
For sure.
The drape, the silkiness. If you're a sensitive skin sleeper, if you're a sheet snob, if you only like natural fibers, if you like eco-friendly products, these are your sheets. I mean, they really check off all of those boxes.
Most certainly. Hey, by the way, hopefully you watch Your Kitchen with me on Mondays. I learn something every time I do that show. I just learned how to make a better bed. Did you see Ellen?
Well, if you notice, it's really easy to make the bed.
So I'm like, okay, why does it always look like a hotel? So you fold it down.
Fold it down and then you fold it back.
Oh, aren't you fancy?
Gosh. Well, and these you want to show
I didn't get my knife edge crease.
Yeah, the knife edge crease. These have never been washed. These are right out of the package.
If that doesn't boggle your mind, I mean, you're gonna swear, you're gonna open the box and you go, those stinkers sent me sheets that somebody washed and put them in a package. You're gonna think, because that's how soft they are. Wow, 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 are we busy.
The smoothness, I can't stress the smoothness.
It's true, and it's so funny. You're gonna laugh at me when I say this. You're gonna swear that you put on moisturizer.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
You're right, yes.
Because even as I'm rubbing my hand on this, I'm like, it feels like I'm putting...
And I still can't get over how...
Isn't that crazy?
How they feel just icy.
I know.
And you know, mine were right out of the laundry. I put them on the bed, which if you do worry about wrinkles, you can actually just get them when they're just dry. And you can also spritz them with a little water and smooth them on the bed. And it really makes a huge difference. These are natural fibers, so you will get some wrinkling, not as pronounced as with the 100%.
That's a perfect way to describe it.
And I want to show you this because this is that thin mattress.
Yes.
Right?
So this is not the beefy, this is not Shannon's Princess in the pea mattress.
No, we had a beefy pillow top over there, but I want you to see what happens with this deep billowy pocket, because sometimes people say, that pocket's too deep, it's just gonna like swallow my mattress. Look at what happens.
Nice.
Did you? That's That's a lot of elastic, right? Yeah. Did you see the way it just grabbed the mattress?
Yeah, Boop. It did.
Easy.
Hey, by the way, if you want the king on the My Pillow offer, the buy one gift one, buy one keep one, we have fewer than 2,000. That is also last call. I know Deborah got hers. Remember when you see Callie with our brand new Keranique, today's special. I love Keranique. I really attribute them to really having the best hair that I've had in years, and she's got our first look at our best value of the day. However, when we do that, buy Tencel sheets, buy at this price, and you got 4 minutes to qualify. Remember, normally we say shop 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Holy schmoly. I wish I could see their faces. I wish I could see your face when you take these out of the package.
Well, and I just thought of something we haven't talked about. If you're thinking for your master suite, these are definitely like master suite level, but how are your guest room sheets? Yeah. If you look at these and love these and you like for people to really, when they come and stay with you, to be like, what is that? What do you have? If you're that, you like the attention of having the best, you might want to get a couple of these sets. I don't know when we'll do it again. We've never done it before. And I know you're going to get these home and have regret if you don't get more than one set.
It's so funny. I can't believe I didn't tell you the story. So for Christmas, my brother and his lovely wife got a king size bed. So they needed all sheets. So that was on their Christmas list. We were sold out of like all of our king sheets at Christmas. So long story short, too late, I had to pay retail. And I'm just telling you, it was triple figures.
Yeah, so it was like
what we're king size bed.
Yes.
And I thought, well, now that's
you're
all
like,
I can,
wait, we charge the same price.
I'm like, but that's all I can afford to get for Ryan and Angie now. Oh. So it's like, what in the world? So it's so funny. I get so spoiled and so used to what we do
really
here at HSN. And then I'm so used to the flex pay too. So I had to, the whole nut when I went to the store, the big bull bar. And
you had to pay the whole thing.
I did. And I thought, what in the world is going on
here? If you have a king size or California king size bed, I can tell you, if you go online or go and look at catalogs right now, you would spend this price for pillowcases alone.
You would. And you know what's so funny? I could have actually even a little more. I could have purchased 2 sets of our today's special that we're doing today in what I got, which was not Tencel and cotton, by the way. And I still would have had to chunk, in some change.
And you know what, Shannon, we didn't even have these as an option for you.
No, you didn't.
And that's what
I searched our whole inventory, and I think it was just we had been doing a lot of linen shows before Christmas. And so I guess the other part of that story is I have given, when Ryan and Angie got married, I got them Concierge collection sheets.
Great wedding gift.
And do you know they still talk about it? And that's why they actually went to Auntie Shannon, let's ask her for the sheets, because they know we sell great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt so bad because I'm like, doggone it, I can't even get them stuff that we would sell. But this is taking what we do to a whole new place. I mean, and boy, oh boy, I hope you try it. I know for me, and I was talking about my sleep challenges with My Pillow, but even if you're not falling asleep quickly, boy, if something feels soft and it makes you feel good and it makes you just, your laugh, feel younger, because when something's soft against your skin,